Hey guys, this is Jeff Page with Heartland Customs in Purcell, Oklahoma with the 1969 Yenko SPEC-Camaro #1 interior video. This one's going to be, pretty short. Just going to informally run through everything on the interior and the electronics and kind of show you what we got going on here. Be sure and look for the exterior video that goes along with this car here that's on our YouTube channel. Check it out too. It's got some pretty neat stuff there. On the interior of this car, like the exterior, we wanted everything to look like it did in 1969. I was always a big fan of the houndstooth interior, so on this first car I kind of got to pick what we wanted to do on it, and so I did the black houndstooth with the black and white exterior, and I think it turned out really nice. So on the interiors on these cars, Sculpt Garage down in San Marcos, Texas, Brent Davison down there does all the interiors in the Heartland Customs cars and really does a stellar job. I don't think there's anybody out there that can do anything better than he's doing, and he really kind of gets what we're going after with the original looks. And so you can kind of see here the door panels, the interior, the dash, everything looks like it did in 1969. The Yenko cars didn't have consoles, so this is outfitted how a Yenko car would have been, with the tall hearse shifter and the console delete. You don't have the rally pack gauges or any of the RS stuff. So it's really how it would have looked. Everything inside of here is Moore & Giles European leather. I can tell you right now that my entire showroom smells like fine leather. I mean, it's pretty insane how nice this stuff is, and durable too. We use the Moore & Giles stuff in every car that we build, and it really holds up well. It doesn't wrinkle. I mean, we've had this car because of COVID. We've had this car for a year, and I mean, most black leather seats at this point would have cracks and all kinds of stuff all over it, and you can see that it's not showing any wear or anything like that, which is really a testament to the durability of that leather. So Brent down at Sculpt Garage, he made every panel for this car. So you can see the door panels and all that look just like they did in '69, but none of these door cards were bought from a Camaro online website or anything and then brought in and stuck in here. So Brent made all the interior panels. So the back panels, the door panels, the package tray, which he did some really nice perforation on there to give us a retro look, and then the kick panels, kind of hard to see down here in a black interior, but you can see did the kick panels down here too, and did that same perforation on them, so it matched the kick panel. So he actually made all these panels so everything looked factory original, but they actually fit the door correctly and they're not too short, they're not too long. Anybody who's done Camaro stuff and bought anything online knows that everything fits terrible. And so he's made all these pieces so everything fits perfect, and then you can see there's no screws showing. Everything's done with clips. There's no wood in these door panels or kick panels. Everything's done with composite materials or aluminum, so that you don't have wood stuff that's gonna rot back there and get nasty over the years. It's all made with stuff that's gonna last for pretty much forever. He's done a really nice headliner in this car, kind of a one-piece setup, so you don't have the bows and the kind of canvas headliner material draping down and touching your head. It gave you a little bit more headroom. And then this is Moore & Giles Nova suede. This is not synthetic suede like Alcantara. This is the real deal. Another Moore & Giles product here, and you can see it goes down the A pillars, the B pillars, the visors, and then everything's nice and smooth up here. There's a lot of different colors to choose from to match your interior. So we did the black one on here. So everything looks factory. We did a nice Daytona black carpet in here that's nice and clean. Bound the floor mats with leather to match all the seats. Body by Fisher tags. Everything's there to make it look like it's supposed to look in 1969. The buttons in the seat and everything to give you that nostalgic feel, but it's just done a lot nicer than it would have been done originally. Coming over here to electronics, this has got the photo sensor on the dash. You can kind of see it up there in front of the gauge cluster. So your headlights are kicking on at night and off during the day. You can adjust the light level that happens. So the headlight knob right there, you can pull it, headlights work and all that, but you don't actually have to pull it. The car senses the ambient light and turns that on and off for you. We've got a 7-speed delay wiper system, and it's a really nice, small, clean wiper motor that goes on the firewall. We've got that in there, and it gives you 7 speeds instead of just the low high like you had original. And then you push that and it uses your power washers and cycles your wipers about 7 or 8 times to clean that, just like a modern car would do. So, but it's all built back into that original switch panel to keep that original look. Vintage air over there, it utilizes the 3 original sliders. But now you've got modern HVAC, dehumidified, defrost, and all that. We'll kind of come down here. Retro sound radio, big fan of theirs. We've used other companies, and they don't compare to retro sound. It's a much higher end piece. It goes right in, factory knobs. Everything looks factory. You can see you made the illumination match the illumination on the gauge cluster. So all that, it just looks factory. It looks right. Dakota Digital, this is their new RTX gauges. So they look just like the original 69 Camaro gauges, but now you've got little LCD screen readouts there. So you've got volts and fuel and oil pressure and water temp, and you can cycle those, you can change them. You guys, a million different colors you can do it. They're Bluetooth now, so you just Bluetooth to the app in your phone, and you can set your speedometer and make any changes you want to make or customize anything you want. They even did the Yenko emblems for us here. So on our Yenko cars, the gauges actually have the Yenko emblem, and it's all backlit illuminated LED. Just like the gauge cluster is. So it's a really nice deal. What else do we got? That's pretty much it on the interior. When you're not doing really crazy custom stuff, there's not a lot of like trick stuff to show you in these cars, because everything is, the trick part about it is that it looks just like it did in 1969. So if you got any questions, let us know. You can go on our website, www.heartlandcustoms.us. You can give us a call. There's a contact us link on there, and we can answer any questions you have. All these cars are built at a set price, so you actually come in, pick if you want a base model or a Super Sport or a Z28 or the Yenko. The Yenko is actually a licensed Yenko endorsed product. So GMCI, that owns the licensing for Yenko, actually gave us the endorsement on that. So we have the license to use their name, and you get a certificate of authenticity and everything with the car. So got any questions, give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd be glad to answer any questions that you have. And be sure and check out our other videos while you're on YouTube. Thanks.